Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? I am Psychic in the City, also known as Shan McGill, and welcome back to my morning glory. I know I'm a little bit late with this video today, but I had a few things crop up this morning that I had to change my schedule in order to get on the ball with those. So let's see if I can't make myself just be a little bit more centered in the video, because I'm watching them all the way over here and I'm sure you are doing the same. So welcome to my little YouTube channel, guys. Please feel free to like, subscribe, just so I know to keep making these videos and just keep going on with them. So my morning glory is our Monday, Wednesday and Friday videos where I am sharing mindset tips, tricks, little hacks for you to help move you a little bit closer to your goals, or just make your day just that wee bit more bearable, really. And so far we've looked at goals and auto-suggestion, affirmations, visualization, and all things of that nature. And you know, today what I really want to talk about is being disciplined in your routine. Sorry, I always seem to hiccup or burp when I'm doing these, don't I? Being disciplined in the things that you have set out. Now, obviously, the things that we have set out can be flexible, but the idea of having a good morning routine, a good evening routine, is to keep us really on track to move towards what it is that we want in life. And we have to be super disciplined in order to get the things that we want in life. Now, as far as things like visualization goes, you know, that is a massive, massive tool in the terms of creating your life, because we use visualization throughout our day, whether you say you visualize or you can't. You're doing it and you're creating your life from the inside out by the images that you hold in your mind and the internal dialogue that you'll have. So, out of breath with that one. So in terms of being disciplined and really forming those images in your mind, what you're then beginning to do is make familiar the things that you want in life and move away from the things that are the familiar that we don't want, because we all have those creative faculties within us that we can see what we want. We tend to think in pictures. So if we're not disciplined with our thought process, if we're not disciplined in the terms of I am setting this time aside in order to visualize the life that I want and then take action accordingly. And that seems to me to be a part that a lot of people seem to just want to, you know, sit and visualize, and I'll see it and I'll not do anything about it. And that's where people tend to steer a little bit wrong with the law of attraction, because the law of attraction is fantastic. It's a secondary law of the universe. The first one is the law of vibration, and then we also have to take action accordingly. So when we become disciplined in doing the thing, then it will become habitual. So then we can build upon what it is that we're doing, such as our gratitude, our visualization, working on our goal script. And then what we're doing is we're building the belief within ourselves, because we've disciplined ourselves to then believe that I am worthy of this is worthy of me, I know what I'm creating in my life, and then we can take inspired action to move us towards our goal. Now, action is the big part of this. You know, if you just simply believe that you're going to be rich, or you're going to get healthy, or you're going to get that job, or whatever, that partner, whatever it may be, you know, that's a lot of the work that's done. So now all you have to do is then actually take the physical actions, because we're creating things on different planes of existence, on the spiritual, the intellectual, before in the physical. And the spiritual and the intellectual, it's the thought, it's the creative side. So then we have to take action accordingly. Like, checks are not just going to begin to just magically come through the door, and we're not going to wake up one day and we're going to have, you know, thousands in the bank. There's the law of cause and effect. For every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So the sitting and the wishing and the dreaming and the hoping is an effect without a cause, really. So we need to actually move into action and be disciplined in the things that we're doing. Now, A lot of people will say, have your to-do list of your five or your six things to do every single day. And, that may work well for a lot of people. But what I tend to find with a lot of people that, I teach and I mentor and just people that I talk to is the to-do lists turn into be a little bit of a burden, because just like me today, I have things to do. I'll get back to the to-do list, but something cropped up this morning at 6:30 and I had to give that my attention. So I then had to cancel the things that I had planned, move them forward a couple of hours, and do what cropped up because it was very important. So to-do lists tend to put people off because a lot of people aren't disciplined enough to do the things on their list first of all throughout the day to get it done. So over the past wee while, the past, oh God, 8 months maybe, rather than a to-do list, I have begun to implement a schedule in my day. So I know that between 5 and 5:30 in the morning I'm doing this. From 5:30 to 6:30 I have my other things that I'm doing, and then from 6:30 to 7:15 it's my study group that I have, and then from that onwards. So I have my day scheduled out that I have the time intervals there and available for the work that I should be doing, the work that I want to be doing. And if I get it done in that time, that's great. Now, nothing tends to go more than a 90-minute sort of block of no distractions and getting things done. Some things are only 30 minutes, some things are 90, but I'll do all that I can do in that amount of time. So I'll know what it is that I'm doing rather than having a checklist of going, I have to do this and I have to do this. And then at the end of the day, maybe you've only got 3, 4, or 5 things out of that to-do list done. You'll start to feel shit and you'll be hard on yourself. And because you're feeling that way, you'll not want to do it again the next day because you'll not want to feel like a failure. So rather than having a to-do list, have your time scheduled out. I spent a wee while and I've done the whole year on my laptop. Then it flashes up on my phone because isn't technology brilliant? Everything syncs. So I know what I'm doing minute by minute and what I should be doing. So then all my time is scheduled and I'm disciplined enough to know this is what I'm doing. Unless an emergency creeps up like today. But if I had a to-do list and I had to deal with what I had to deal with today and got home, I'm not in the right frame of mind to go, I want to get work done now. What's on this to-do list? You'll find a lot of reasons to not look at it and not go. Where at least you know, okay, this is now my 90 minutes that I have scheduled that I'm working on this course or this book or I'm working on myself, whatever it may be. And you know that you can really hammer it. Or well, I've got these 90 minutes to do it, let's just see what I can get done, which makes it a bit easier, but you're still taking action towards your goal. And that is the thing that is super, super, super important. But do work with whatever works for you. Are you going to be more productive having a list of 5 or 6 things spread throughout an entire day, or would you find it being more productive going, okay, so I'm getting up at this time, I'm going to give myself half an hour to get sorted, and then 5:30 to 6:30 is my mindset work, or 5:30 to 6, and then 6 to 6:30 is this, and have that scheduled for those couple of hours so you know exactly what you're doing. Then that will become habitual for you. So I have the same things every morning, and I have it ends with work pretty much. And that keeps me on track. So I know, okay, it's only 90 minutes. I can do this. It's 90 minutes, no big deal. Rather than looking at a task as a whole and go, I think I need to do my dishes here. Oh God, I really need to hoover that rug. So if you could really schedule your day out, the technology that we have in our hands is absolutely amazing that you can schedule things down to what you're doing on 5-minute intervals. Now, if you want to be that anal about it, work away. But try scheduling rather than to-do lists. so you know exactly what it is that you have to do. And it'll beep up on your phone or on your laptop. So I do hope that you are going to be a bit more disciplined in terms of taking inspired action and getting stuff done. So thank you so much for coming and checking out my morning glory. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the Little Psychic in the City fam, and I will see yous on Friday for the next one. Okay guys, have a good one. Bye bye.